Oh, balls. Oh, no. It's not the first time. So, my mic is in the right place, the sun is out, and this place looks amazing, doesn't it? There's no denying that. However, we still need to make sure we get cracking in a more appropriate manner. Now, currently, we've got our drill for stone, we've got our cargo container and our refinery, as well as our assembler. Now, if we come into here, we can have a look at all of these. We'll check out what we have, and we've currently got 2k of iron still coming through the refinery. We've got 6k of stone left, and we've got 23k of stone going there, and that will keep getting pulled through. So I think we're okay for stone just now. Now I think it's time that we kind of develop ourselves a vehicle of some sorts, whether it's going to be an aircraft miner or whether it's going to be a land vehicle. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, we want to get up into the moon. In fact, well, that's the sun. The moon's on the other side of the planet. However, but before we need to do that, we kind of really need to make sure that we've got somewhere secure down here. Now, I do have encounters on, and we're just happens to be lucky that we haven't been attacked or anything like that. So I'm thinking that actually it's probably time that I start making a base. So in this episode we're going to dedicate it to creating our Earth base. Now, seeing as though we've got something going on here already, I'm more than happy to dedicate this to our industrial sector, let's say, and then we can kind of build away from here and have it like popping out over here just like this, looking down onto the meadow, and then that can all link in together and look hunky-dory. So I'm going to grab some materials and then we're going to begin. Right, so I've got some steel plates. Now I'm going to leave maybe 2x2, well, not 2x2, but a 2 walkway. Now I appreciate looking at this. Now we're going to need to add some supports or some struts or whatever, because we don't want it to be completely unrealistic. So I'm thinking this. We're going to have the walkway kind of up here. We're going to make sure this is going to be much larger, by the way. This is going to expand considerably before we can go. So we need larger refineries, hydrogen stuff. So we're going to need an awful lot more power too. So this can be like our industrial sector, which I'll build on in a minute. But I'm going to be focused more on aesthetics at the moment, and I'm thinking it will come down here and we'll have like a stairway coming down here. So we'll come down to this part here, and then we'll have the stairs coming down. How are we going to attach the stairs though? That's the thing. So we could have that down there, and if we have is it steps, maybe ladder? Do you know what? Maybe we haven't unlocked it. Stairs. No, we haven't. So we need to build the interior wall first. We can do that, no problem. So let's get the interior wall on the build planner, and I'll be back in a second once we build the interior wall. So we've run out of iron. So here we are, getting our drill on it, getting built up, and hopefully we'll have some more in a second. So we're going to have to leave the interior plate just for a minute, so we're going to have to use our imaginations here. So we're going to have the steps coming down here. It'll come down this part here, and I imagine I'll have to do this anyways. Let's get under there, lovely, and then that can come to our. What we'll do, we'll have another small corridor coming along here like this. Now bear with. Are you serious? No. Let's come and get these. Middle mouse button. I don't want to replace. Huh? It's not interior plates I need though, is it? It's steel plates that I need. Control panel, inventory, steel plates, where are they? There we are. Let's get rid of them. Lovely. Okay. So, where are we? So I want to kind of double back on itself. So we'll have steps coming, we'll have the steps coming down here, and then we'll kind of come down into this area here. Now what I'd like ideally is like a nice kind of dome area. That's what I would ideally want. So just come down, and I want it to be almost on a basis. Whoa, on a base down here. So we'll have that come down. Now I don't know if this is going to be anywhere near what I need. So it'll come down. This is going to be absolutely huge, and it's going to come all the way out this way. It would be nice if it's no. I do want to keep it separate. So I do want to keep it separate. The industry needs to be separate to our living quarters, and then we'll make our living quarters and like a nice kind of obvious area. And then on the top of our roof, ideally, what I'm looking for is going to be some place. I think that'll do. That's all we want. There we go. Like that. So it'll come out like this. We'll make sure that that's all supported as well. And we'll have the walls up here like so. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, don't want that bit there. Get rid of him. And then we'll make sure that comes up. I'm going to need so much stone, it's not even funny. There. It's going to come across like that. Then here, I want these to be windows. Oh, I just want windows everywhere. So it's going to be nice open plan-esque type job going on. So that can come down from here. So then these will need to be how is that going to look though? So we come down here. We're going to come to this part here, and we're going to expect the steps to come down and then across. So if that's the case, we're going to need something in there. Oh no, we do want it there, but not just yet. We're going to need it in there, and then in there. And we need it. We're going to need it to come over one, then, aren't we? Like that. There we go. Lovely. Like so. Happy days. It's coming on nicely. So, yep, sorry tree, but you're really not what we're looking for right now. I didn't mean to post it there, but it happened. It was a thing, and it's staying. Stick it there. Alright, so this is going to be our stairs going up. We might need to take out those 2 blocks there as well, see what it looks like once we've got the area. And this is going to be our sleeping quarters or our whatever kind of thing. But I want it to be glass, so we're going to need to produce some glass. So that's going to be that along there. Now, if we come up here a minute, this is going to have to be like this, isn't it? In order for it to be interior. So it's going to have to come all the way along here, at least to there. And that's going to come across. Now, my only problem with that, if I fill this out, you can see what I mean. If we think about structurally, can we get it just there? Lovely. I don't mind that. That, structurally speaking, that should be fine. I'm not sure what I'm doing here either. That's fine as well. Although I do need to get a block in there. Lovely. Alright, so we'll have one coming up this side as well. So let me just make it obvious by sticking these here. Like that. Lovely. So this is going to be a corridor. We'll come down to the end of the corridor. We're going to need to go down. So this is going to have to be walled off too. And we'll come down here. into kind of like a living space, nice open plan, lovey-dovey, havey-dovey, happy days, bringing home the bacon. So, oh, get them in. Now here, this is going to be our industry. Now currently the industry is tiny. We haven't got a lot going on, but we're going to need a much larger area for this. So moving forward, if our base goes across that way, I think it would be probably better if we brought it this way. Like so. Because currently we've got our drill there, which is fine. I mean, we can create another drill. We can also create more drills, and it looks like that drill's done anyway. So we're going to have to add more drills. Oh, that was nearly disastrous. Need to add more drills onto that anyway. So we could have like a small... Mind you, if we take off this one, that's a drill, we want that one. We could add another drill there. So actually it might be more accurate if we had it coming out this way even more. Just one more away from the drill. So this can, again, this can be the corridor coming down, and we could have it, we could have multi-tiers, couldn't we? Like a nice multi-tiered type of thing going on. So let me see if the what does this need? This needs, can I, let me just build this up a minute. Then we'll take it down. Not really interested in having that anyway. Okay, so we should now have the steps. See, all these are in a DLC. As awesome as they look, I haven't got the DLC, but I think I might have to. It might be something I'm going to have to do. But just for now, we need to get these stairs down. What do these stairs need? Not interior wall. Cool, I've got plenty. So, how do these work? So, if I spin these around, they go down like that. So, if I take that out and then stick that there like so, and then I could spin that around like that, and then I could stick one of them in there like so, and it could come up like that. I mean, I could even really, if you think about it, I could take these down like that, and I could have an extra few here like that, look, by simply, so that's an extra walkway, yeah? I don't think I've got any left. No, I haven't. Balls. Okay, I'll get that sorted out. So up there, like that, then it comes across there. Okay, I think it's going to come. It's going to come together. Right. Let me get some more fuel. Might as well get some thingy in me, some energy in my suit as well whilst I'm here. So, the idea is, mind you, have I got any? Yeah, I do. Stick that in there. Oh, I can't, it's because it's not connected. Jump out with that. I need to come over here. Jump. Get that filled up. Oh, that's the last of the ice. Might need to go ice mining. So we'll come down here. So this is going to be our area. We're not looking at this just yet. We're going to come down here then. We've got this double corridor. We'll come here. And then this means that if we stick a number 4 here, we can sort out that at a later date. That's fine. We can come here, and then we can walk down there, and we can have something. I don't know what we can have here. Maybe some nice little bit of decoration. I'll have to have a look on the workshop, see what they can offer us. So that's like that. Let's get that in there. Oh my gosh, I desperately need to get some more ice. There we are. So we'll come down here, walk down here, and then this is going to be a nice glass fronted area. Now what do we need for glass? I'm assuming it just needs to be unlocked first. Glass, 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 glass. They're text panels. These are glass, aren't they? Yeah, window. Interior unlocks all of this. Oh, so it's called window. Let's type in window. Here we go then. So we want a glass window to, what's the largest one? 3x3. What does a 3x3 look like? Yeah, nice. See, that's the kind of stuff we need, like that, just a nice panoramic view of the area. But then that would be a bit boxy, wouldn't it? So maybe if I get my... I want it to come up to here really, which is fine. So what I could do as a result of that, let's get some supports in there just to make it a little less questionable. Like that. But then what I could start doing is using the sloped blocks in order to create like an interesting shape going up, so it kind of slopes inwards like a dome almost. And that will be on that side. And then if I was to continue coming over this side, let's go to my 4. Again, we can come down into our industrial area, which will be, where's 4? We want that one, don't we? So we'll stick. I wonder if we can stick the stairs here. We don't want it that way. We're going to want it that way. Then we want them to come down again onto. Come on. There. And then we want it to come down again onto here. 6. Come on. There. And then this will be the base entrance to the industrial area, where we'll have ridiculous amounts of space. Now I'm talking, it's got to be absolutely ginormous. It's fair enough placing all that stuff there because it's going to need to be anyway, isn't it? And I'm thinking, considering the size that we need, I don't think this is going to be talking too massive. Like, what I mean is, I don't think I'm being a bit ambitious here. I think this is more realistic. It needs to be large. I've run out my steel plates finally. So that's what it looks like. I think for now that's a more realistic area. Whether it's going to be big enough or not, excuse me, I don't know. In the meantime, however, I'm going to have to build some more drills because we need to get some more drills coming up. We're also going to need to get some more stone coming in. So the first thing I need to do is get this back up here. There we are. So get these up. Reverse. Can you see reverse? Oh, it's piston, that's why. Right, we want to turn this off. And we want this one reversed, so we'll get him coming up. We'll get him coming up. And we'll get him coming up. Lovely. Right, so all of these should be coming up now, which is good. And then once it's come up, we need to get some drills on the go. So what do we need for some drills? Raw menu, G menu. Two extra drills, and then we're going to want to add them to our production queue, aren't we? Production. Oh, where are we? We haven't got an awful lot at all, have we? If If we go to inventory, what? We're going to need an awful lot of these, but we don't have enough iron. That's a problem. That's a problem we've got. Okay. Come on, pal. Slowly but surely. How much iron do we need? 13,000 iron. Wow. Well, if we take that out, we need 3,000 iron. So whilst I figure out how best to get those... Do you know what? I could... And actually, it's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this drill off. Like this. Like that. And stick it all in there. But I'm going to get my drill bit out again by pressing 8, which is where my drill is. So my drill, I'm pressing middle mouse button. And I'm actually going to... What I need to do is get a conveyor. Maybe just a junction. So let's get a conveyor junction up. Conveyor junction. Let's get all the stuff we need for that. We'll stick that. Which one do we need to reverse? If we bring down the main one, control panel, piston base, get that one brought down to us. If we get this one built on as soon as we possibly can. Interior plates. Stick everything there. And then we want to withdraw it. That's not letting us. Have we got the interior plates on us? No, we haven't. So let's get the interior plates out first. So stick all that in there. Interior plates, that's what we're going to need to place that down firstly. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get that. Now the last thing I want to do is fall down that hole. Still coming. This is a joke.
2,000 years later.
So it's been a few days. It's been a good few days because I've been, well, just been busy, and I appreciate how crude this vehicle is. I mean, there's no denying it. I mean, look at it. And this is not the first iteration of my traversing land vehicle trying to get from one place to the other, because I've made many and they just explode, boom, crash, flip, everything you can think of. Because, and you know, I'll be honest here, the terrain where I'm at is just so poor. I shouldn't have set up base where I did. I've committed now, like whatever, it's done. So I had to make like a higher vehicle with larger wheels in order to try to help me traverse the terrain. Anyway, it's been an absolute mare. I couldn't find cobalt anyway, and I desperately needed some hydrogen. So I came over here to get some ice, and then I zoomed out like that, a bit cheaty, I know, and I saw a nice little black patch here. So I came over to here, and I just had to come up here and show you that finally, not only have we found nickel, but in here somewhere there is... Come on, don't disappoint me again. Come on. Oh no, I've definitely seen it. Nickel, nickel. Where are you? Not nickel, no, that's iron. Oh no. This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. We've got nickel, iron. Yes, nickel, lovely. Maybe I just wanted to see cobalt so badly that I made it up. I must have, because it's very clear that there is no cobalt here. Oh man. That's what I say to that. That is devastating. That is so sad for me. So sad. I could have sworn I've seen it. Right, I'm going to jump out here. I'm going to do a little bit of digging, and hopefully the cobalt will just shoot out and say hello. Let's see if we can get down. Maybe it's further down. Maybe it is. That's what it is. It's definitely further down. I'll bring you back in a sec. It's there. I found it. It exists. Let's go. We are here. Finally. Right. I need to get as much as we possibly can, and then hopefully we'll get the thrusters sorted. So I've got a decent amount of load. However, if you look, I'm struggling here. So what I'm going to do, I need to, firstly, I'm going to up my suspension, or the offset. I'm going to put that up slightly, and then I'm also going to increase the strength maybe to about 15-ish. And you can see, yeah, I've risen now. Like Jesus, I've risen. So hopefully I can traverse pretty easily. Yeah, it's not too bad. I am taking it easy still. I have set a speed limit so I don't go over TT. But I'm travelling pretty decently, and I've got a decent amount of stuff in me. Now, I do have... Oh, here we go. I should have gone along the left there, shouldn't I? Maybe if I come... but I'm hitting the meadow now. Yeah, I do actually have... how many times am I going to say that? A connector on the base, but that's purely just to recharge my batteries, rather than actually transfer things, because I've placed it so I don't need to worry about getting any pistons to change the height of it or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to the base, I'm going to transfer all the goods, and then I'll show you what I've been doing in the interim. It's not a great deal, because I've been foraging for scraps, basically trying to do laps, trying to go quite far out. As you can see, I've got 2 signals down there. I've been doing some mining down there. The drills I've attached to the base, I've dismantled all them. They've gone as far down as they can go, and I don't really want to create loads of potholes around the base. So, which is why I really wanted to get this vehicle made, find myself some cobalt, and then hopefully, this is iron. I will do a little one here actually, just in case. I can't imagine we're going to need that, but it might be worth it. Is that 3? No, that's 4 now. Super. Yeah, I just need to make sure that we've got all the bases covered. Look, we're okay away. So yeah, once we've got all of this, more cobalt. That's closer as well. Cobalt, definitely need to add that one here. There we are. So I've noticed whenever there's cobalt, there's also nickel, which is quite handy to know. So it might be worth persevering. If you find nickel, if you persevere a little bit, you might actually find some cobalt, which is handy. And I'm just going to do a quick save here. I've got a feeling it could go wrong. So a quick save is Shift and F5, but a quick load is F5, interestingly. Now this is traversing the landscape so much easier than my old one. Like, the other one was a bit of a joke really, and how difficult it was getting to and from the place, to the point where I transported about 15 kilos worth of iron about 400 meters. Yeah, it's ridiculous really. Anyway, what I think I'm gonna do, mind you, yeah, if I come up this side here, I can make it. Does this connect all the way around? I'm going to try and keep on the green meadow side as much as possible, because that's where the smoother areas are. And if you hear the clicking, by the way, new keyboard mechanical, yeah, never turning back. The lights, RGB, wow, can't go wrong. Okay, here we go. So coming up to the base now. Here we go. So here we are. I do need to change those wind turbines. I got a comment in the previous video on the wind turbine placement, and I'll be sure as soon as I get this ice sorted, I'll be sure to add them. So let me get this thing parked up, and then I'll give you a little bit of a, I won't say tour. This place isn't big enough to warrant the use of the word tour. However, if we come down here, no way is that. Oh, now we've got to come forward. I actually wouldn't mind getting a camera on this, to be honest. Well, maybe it's not too bad to warrant a camera, but it's... There we are. Lovely. So, here we are. This is where the drills are. I had 3 on the row. I can't remember if that was on the last segment or not, but if it wasn't yet, 3 on the go, and I went down there, and I wasn't prepared on extending them and bringing them back. I think that'll just be a bit of a waste of time, really. Oh, balls. Oh, no. It's not the first time. I've already got an escape route. Yeah, not great, is it? So, out of here. Oh, it's getting dark as well. So, quick, have a look around. So, down here then, this is going to be like a nice corridor, covered corridor. Going to come down to this side. And then down here is going to be all the industry. I'm going to move all the industry down to this part. I'm going to keep the power here. I'm going to have all of this as the power area. I'm going to have power in each of the 4 corners. So we're not going to be short of power essentially. So this is going to be the industry side and the power side. And we'll walk along here. See, I've started making like an archway along here. It's going to come all the way down here. Down the stairs, and my idea is we're going to have this as like a living quarters, like a nice big open plan area. I'm going to search the Steam Workshop for some decent quality interior type things to make it look pretty cool. We've got these massive windows that I've yet to get the glass in because I've not had the cobalt. I think it's the cobalt I need, as you can see down there. If I just turn all this off, yeah, look how nice it is. I'm not sure how to connect the corners though. I mean, I could get a 2 by 2 glass, 2 by 3 glass, and stick it in here. Or I'm thinking I might leave this as a balcony area. Have, I know, blocks going across there, doors, and this can be like a nice little balcony with some catwalks around here. Maybe. I'm not sure. See how we get on there. Oh, that goes my phone. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will, by the next episode, I'll make sure that the power over here is sorted. And the next episode, we are going to build a ship. I'm hoping we're going to have enough cobalt in here to help, well, not to help, but to create the thrusters. We need that. That needs to be a thing. Once we've got the atmospheric thrusters on the go, we're going to be absolutely fine. And I'll tell you what else I've actually created as well, which is handy, is, let's pick out some ice. I've actually made the, where are we? Generator here. So that's where the ice goes. Huh. What am I doing wrong? I'm sure that goes in there. Maybe it's not got enough power. Oh. What am I talking about? There. Super. So yeah. That's where we are. My name's Kim Ryan. Thanks for watching.